In 8th grade, section 9.1, we're dealing with powers and exponents. So in this case, powers and exponents, a lot of people think it's the same, but it's actually labeled different things. So power is the entire thing, okay? And the exponent is a specific number that the number is to the power of. And then this number on the bottom is called the base. So basically, this tells me the exponent tells me how many times to multiply the base. So this is 5 to the power of 3. So it is 5 times 5 times 5, which gives me 125. And also, anything to the power of 0 is just 1. If I do 1 to the power of 0 is 1. 5 to the power of 0, 1. 6, anything to the power of 0 is 1. Okay? And then, just a reminder, the order of operations, parentheses, and then we deal with powers, and then multiplication, division, and then addition and subtraction at the end. So they want me to write this in exponent form. If anything in the parentheses is exactly the same, so 5x plus 1, 5x plus 1, this is the same thing as saying 5x plus 1, parentheses squared. Please remember, when solving this, I don't take the squared and distribute it. It's just 5x plus 1. Because that plus is there, I have to multiply it out like this. Okay? The next one is b. I do 1/2, because I can multiply 1/2, and I have 2 x's, so I'll do x squared, and then I'll have 3 y's, so y cubed. That would be those answers. Right? The next one, number 2, tells me to evaluate x squared minus y cubed if x equals -5 and y equals 2. So basically, I'm going to plug in -5 for x squared minus 2 cubed. So I'm not just multiplying 5. I'm multiplying -5 twice. So a -5 times a -5 is not a -25, it's a positive, because the two negatives cancel out. So here's the thing with negative numbers. If I'm powering it to an even number, then the powers will, then the negatives will cancel out. But if it's an odd number, like if I multiplied it by another -5 is by 3, then we would have a problem, because, not a problem, but instead of positive 25, it would be a -25. If that didn't make sense, just understand this. If I do -5 times -5, it gives me positive 25. If I do -5 times -5 times -5, well, I have -5 times -5, which is 25, plus a -5 gives me a -125. So odd numbers give me negative, positive numbers give me positive. And that's only if this is negative. If this is positive, it doesn't matter. Okay, I just do 2 times 2 times 2. So, and this negative is not touched by any of the powers. So this gives me positive 25 minus 2 times 2, which is 4, times 2, which is 8. Okay, which then gives me 25 minus 8, which is 17. Okay? So, hopefully that made sense. Go ahead and try page 483, numbers 4, 5, and 10. 483, numbers 4, 5, and 10, and I will see you in class.